Recently, life has been feeling...
TJ!
Recently, life has been feeling rather dull. I would spend each day counting the hours until I could go to sleep and wake up the next day and do the exact same thing again. It just became a cycle of monotony, a cycle of looking forward to the next day. I wasn't even looking forward to the weekend because what was I going to do on the weekend? Nothing. So I was just looking forward to the next day so that I could look forward to the next day and the next day. And this is how most people spend their lives. Doing things that they don't want to do, having no excitement, looking forward to nothing. And to be honest, I stumbled upon the solution to this problem. My uncle, he was going away to South Africa and he asked me to house sit for him because he has a dog that obviously needs to be fed. So I was like, why not? It's a week away from the house. So while I was at his house, the Wi-Fi went, so I had nothing to do. I couldn't use my phone. I couldn't go on social media. I couldn't spend hours scrolling on TikTok. So I noticed that they had an electric piano. So I was just like, you know what? Why not? Let me just try. Keep in mind, I don't know how to play piano. But after a week at his house, I learned how to play 5 songs. And while I was learning how to play these songs, it's like I was entering a flow state each time. I wouldn't care what the time was. Sometimes I'll be up until 3:30 learning how to play a song. I felt like a child again. I had that childlike sense where you're just enjoying life. You're looking forward to learning new things. That's how I felt. Learning these 5 songs added a new dimension to my life. Life no longer felt dull. It was exciting. I was filled with awe. And when you look back to your life as a child, you were probably filled with awe and wonder because there was so much for you to learn, so much for you to do, so much that you hadn't done. So you're always like, there's that, and there's that. So there was no reason for you to be bored. Because think about it, right? When we were children, we didn't have phones. Well, I didn't have a phone. Even when I wasn't playing PlayStation, because I wasn't allowed to play during the week because I was addicted. I wasn't bored. I always found something to learn, something to do. And because children are always determined to learn something new, I don't even think it's determination. They just don't want to be bored, right? Because they're always learning something new, they develop much faster than other types of humans or other humans in different stages of their lives. It's because children recognize that there's so much for them to explore. They know that they know nothing, so they're always trying to learn. They'll ask stupid questions like, why is this plate white? And it's like, how am I supposed to know why this plate is white? It's just white. It was made white. Why is the sky blue? I don't know. Children are always asking questions like that because they're seeking to learn. Whereas we do the exact same thing every single day and we wonder why our life feels dull. We wonder why we're just looking forward to the weekend, to do the same thing every weekend and just repeat the cycle. So I think our issue is we think that we've learned all that we need to learn because let's say, I'm 20, I'm 25, I'm 30. I know everything that I need to know. I've learned a lot. You haven't. Because think about how much is out there in the world. There's so much to learn in this world. So for you to think that you even know a fraction of what the world has to offer, right? Stupid. And since we do this, since we believe that we know all that we need to know, we get stuck in the same routine, doing the same things. Most of the time we don't even like these things. And you think that since we're adults, since we know so much, we'll be smarter and realize that, you know what, we should learn more. But no. My goal really is to enjoy life and to develop as fast as children develop. Children develop so fast and people make the excuse that it's just because they're early on in their life. So it's easier for them to develop earlier on. But if you see a child in January and you next visit them in December, 2 different people. And of course, physically, they've gone through a lot of changes. But even in terms of the way they think, their outlooks that they have on life, they're 2 different people. Children are always soaking up information wherever they are. They're always learning because they have to learn. And I guess that's why children are always so happy, because they don't starve themselves of the progression that we naturally want. Humans, we are creatures of progression. We like getting better at things. We like learning more. And children, I don't think they know it, but they naturally just operate in a manner that gets them what they need. So I would say stop denying yourself this progression that your soul desires, but only you can make that choice.